Hello everyone, please imagine this scenario. Chinese tourists shopping in a Bangkok mall can scan a code to pay directly in digital renminbi without exchanging for Thai baht. A Guangxi enterprise pays a Vietnamese supplier with the settlement time shortened from 3 days to 2 minutes and fees reduced by 75%. These real-life cases are happening right now in ASEAN countries. Against the backdrop of accelerating regional economic integration, cross-border applications of digital currency have become an important direction for financial cooperation. Today, we will study Section 6.6, Use of the Digital Renminbi in ASEAN countries, from the series course Development of Digital Currencies. ASEAN is an important economic and trade partner of China. In 2024, bilateral trade reached $1.18 trillion, with each side being the other's largest trading partner, and there is frequent movement of people between the two. With the development of the digital economy, the efficiency and cost of currency exchange and cross-border payments have become key factors affecting cooperation. As China's legal digital currency, how is the digital renminbi being used in ASEAN countries? What opportunities and challenges does it face? In this lesson, we will explore these questions. Specifically, we will study 4 aspects. 1. The background of the digital renminbi's use in ASEAN. 2. The main application scenarios of the digital renminbi in ASEAN. 3. The degree of acceptance of the digital renminbi in different ASEAN countries. 4. The challenges it faces and future prospects. Through this lesson, I hope you will be able to 1. Understand the background of the digital renminbi's use in ASEAN. 2. Master its main application scenarios. 3. Understand the differences in acceptance among ASEAN countries. 4. Analyze the challenges it faces in promotion and its future trend. Let us first understand the background of the digital renminbi's use in ASEAN. The digital renminbi is the legal digital currency issued by the People's Bank of China. It has legal tender status, controllable anonymity, and offline payment capability. And one of its original design goals was to improve cross-border payment efficiency. The foundation of ASEAN-China cooperation provides fertile ground for the application of the digital renminbi. 1. Close economic and trade ties. In 2024, China-ASEAN trade reached $1.18 trillion, with each side being the other's largest trading partner, creating strong demand for cross-border settlement. 2. Consensus on the digital economy. All ASEAN countries are advancing digital economy development, and the ASEAN Digital Economy Framework Agreement provide policy space for digital currency cooperation. 3. Payment pain point as a driver. Traditional cross-border payment rely on the SWIFT system with long settlement cycles, 3-5 days, and high fees, about 0.5%, 2%. Point-to-point payments with the digital renminbi can shorten the process to minutes and reduce costs by more than 60%. The use of the digital renminbi in ASEAN already covers multiple real-world scenarios, focusing on 3 main areas: trade, tourism, and investment. 1. Cross-border trade settlement. China and ASEAN have taken the lead in piloting the use of the digital renminbi in cross-border trade settlement. For example, when a Guangxi electronics factory pays a Vietnamese supplier for raw materials, it transfers funds directly via a digital renminbi wallet without passing through multiple intermediary banks. Compared with traditional settlement, the time is shortened from 3 days to 2 minutes, and the fee is reduced from 1.2% to 0.3%, greatly improving enterprise efficiency and reducing transaction costs. 2. Tourism consumption payment. In popular tourist areas such as Bangkok, Thailand, and Sentosa, Singapore, some malls and hotels have integrated digital renminbi payment systems. Chinese tourists can scan and pay directly with the digital renminbi app without exchanging local currency. During the 2024 Spring Festival period, transaction amount in these tourist areas exceeded RMB 200 million, showing the potential of the digital renminbi in tourism consumption payments. 3. Industrial park investment scenarios. In the two parks jointly developed by China and Malaysia, the China-Malaysia Qinzhou Industrial Park and the Malaysia-China Kuantan Industrial Park, enterprises use the digital renminbi to pay park rent, equipment, procurement costs, and more, simplifying the fund management process for multinational companies. In 2023, cumulative transactions using the digital renminbi in the two parks exceeded RMB 500 million, highlighting its important role in industrial park investment scenarios. So, how do ASEAN countries differ in their acceptance of the digital renminbi? Let us continue exploring. ASEAN's 10 member states differ in economic development levels and financial regulatory policies, leading to varying degrees of acceptance of the digital renminbi. They can be broadly classified into three categories. Active pilot countries, Singapore, Malaysia. 1. As an international financial center, in 2023, it cooperated with the People's Bank of China to conduct digital renminbi Singapore dollar cross-border payment tests. DBS Bank, OCBC Bank, and others connected to the digital renminbi clearing system, allowing enterprises and individuals to open digital renminbi wallets to leveraging close trade ties with China. In 2024, it promoted digital renminbi payments at Kuala Lumpur International Airport and in the Petronas Twin Towers Business District, supporting real-time exchange between the digital renminbi and the Malaysian ringgit. 2. Limited access countries, Thailand, Indonesia. 1. Opens digital renminbi payments only in tourism-related scenarios, with a per transaction limit of 100,000 baht and does not allow enterprises to use it for trade settlement. 2. Indonesia allows the digital renminbi to be used only in Bali's tourist areas, requiring conversion through local banks, and does not permit direct transactions. 3. Cautious exploratory countries, Myanmar, Laos, Cambodia. These countries have relatively weak financial infrastructure and are currently exploring the use of the digital renminbi mainly through Chinese aid projects and border trade. For example, in cross-border freight on the China-Laos Railway, some enterprises have piloted using the digital renminbi to settle fuel costs, but on a small scale. The promotion of the digital renminbi in ASEAN still faces multiple challenges. 1. Difficulty of regulatory coordination. ASEAN countries have differing regulatory policies on digital currency. For example, Indonesia requires all digital currency transactions to be approved by its central bank, while Singapore adopts a sandbox regulation model. Reaching unified standards will require long-term negotiation. 2. Currency competition factors. Some ASEAN countries are more accustomed to using the US dollar or euro for cross-border transactions. The digital renminbi must build user trust by enhancing convenience. 3. Technical adaptation issues. In countries such as Laos and Myanmar, network coverage is below 30%, while the digital renminbi's offline payment function can partially address these. Large-scale application still requires significant upgrades to local financial infrastructure. Looking ahead, the digital renminbi need to explore the following. 1. Deepening regional cooperation under the RCEP, Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership Framework. Promote interoperability testing between the digital renminbi and ASEAN countries' digital currencies, such as Indonesia's central bank digital currency, the digital rupiah. 2. Continued expansion of scenarios broaden its application in areas such as cross-border e-commerce, for example, the Lazada platform, and cross-border logistics, with the goal of covering most major ASEAN tourist cities and industrial parks by 2025. 3. Advancing capacity building. China and ASEAN will jointly establish digital finance training centers to help local financial institutions improve their ability to handle digital renminbi transactions, aiming for a significant breakthrough in user adoption. In this lesson, we have studied the background application scenarios, acceptance levels, and future challenges and prospects of the digital renminbi in ASEAN. It is clear that the promotion of the digital renminbi in ASEAN is the result of both regional economic cooperation and digital technology development. It faces real-world challenges in regulation and technology, but also holds great potential for improving cross-border payment efficiency and deepening economic and trade ties. The promotion of the digital renminbi in ASEAN is not only a matter of technology export, but also a new paradigm of regional financial cooperation. Understanding this situation helps us grasp the role and development patterns of digital currency in international cooperation. Finally, please complete the following exercises. This concludes our series of lessons. Goodbye, everyone.